So is he cute, Josh?
He is really cute. Look at this lad.
What a lad.
He's so cute. Kabu is so cute.
And like...
No, he's a character from a game.
Yeah,
he's so chunky.
He's a thick lad. But sometimes you need a good, thick lad.
Yeah.
Lads are good. he looks very soft and cuddly.
So what's the premise of it?
Oh, you are the demon lord of hell, and you have to make sure, as CEO, things run smoothly.
Ah! That sounds acceptable.
Yeah. But Kabu likes playing his Switch and doesn't always take his job seriously.
So he's like Zagreus. Trying to...
And he may or may not have gotten dethroned and kicked out of hell.
Like Zagreus.
And is now trying to live a life.
But hey, I'm sure he's not going to have much of a problem. He's a cute boy.
Right? Also, are we really starting at the main menu screen? Like...
You're so rude.
Also, hello, everyone.
Hello. Apparently, my decision was very bad.
Isn't his in-game sprite just super cute?
It's pretty adorable. It's such a good design.
Right?
Horns like that are really cool.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have those.
When he's in his normal... Yeah. Well, yeah, because, you know...
Only in hell does he have that.
And the little flame, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Okay.
All right. So I watched The Hunger Games.
Why?
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
See, that's weird.
Where's this going?
Because you're not like my sister, who like has a weird addiction to YA adaptations.
Like I was just wanting to share because I haven't consumed a ton of media.
Yeah.
But so
Wait, you never watched The Hunger Games until recently?
no, I haven't watched them since they came out. I've only seen them in theaters when they came out.
I only watched the first two.
I didn't realize how old they were.
They're pretty old. And
Yeah.
like I watched the first two the other night.
Yeah.
And then I watched the third one this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about the fourth one?
I haven't got there yet. I had to come get you.
Yeah.
I think I only watched the first one and that was it.
And I'm surprised at
I'm
how
sure
much
it's
they
a
hold-
perfectly adequate 6 out of 10 Hollywood movie
It's
YA adaptation.
It's a serviceable YA adaptation for sure. As far as YA adaptations go, probably one of the better ones, considering we have...
They're all like 50 shades of mediocre, though.
True. But I know you will stand fucking Sea of Monsters.
It's so good, bad good.
I tried to watch the first... Did we watch the first one together recently?
No, we did not.
I watched through like maybe the first half of the first one and just had to stop.
Okay.
Because I couldn't do it.
So here's what I think. Lightning Thief is just a bad movie.
It's true.
Sea of Monsters is so bad it might circle only halfway around to being hilarious, but doesn't fully commit. So it flops even when it's funny, and it's kind of funny because of it.
I still haven't brought myself to watch it. I just can't.
They somehow made Luke a really fun character.
He was always really fun.
No, he was always just like... Okay,
I mean, he was edgy.
No. So he's fun and edgy as like a rival kid character, right?
Right.
So remember in the movie adaptation, they made him a pro gamer.
True.
So he's that brand of edge. You know, he's a gamer. Like multi-screen setup battle station gamer.
Gamer, capital G.
Right? Yeah. Maybe with a Z somewhere in there. Like...
Yeah, a silent Z after the E. But no.
So the only thing I remember from the second Hunger Games movie, and this is literally all I remember getting really hyped for Axe Girl.
She was cool.
Joanna's so I've only
cool.
ever watched the movie once, and it was with my sister. And every time she walked onto screen, we were both just like, Axe Girl, Axe Girl, Axe Girl. We would get and we did the same thing watching Divergent. I cannot tell you anything about Divergent as a series or a movie, but at some point the main character snaps, and we just started calling her Mad Dog. And so anytime she just starts running and doing it, it's like Mad Dog, Mad Dog, Mad Dog.
That's amazing. I don't know if I've actually watched those movies, like Divergent or whatever. Is that the...
It's the Divergent series, but all the other books have different names.
Right. Man, YA books. What a time. Like when those books were like books instead of movies.
I also like the evolution of like... So I think the best YA thing is Jupiter's Ascending.
I wasn't sure if that was a YA thing.
It's not. It's an original thing, I think.
But it feels like
it feels so YA. No, so it feels like a YA novel trilogy squeezed into one movie.
It's true.
It is basically Okami, but a movie, but directed by, like, the Wachowskis.
Yeah, the Wachowskis did Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, I think I saw parts of that movie.
And it unarguably has one of the best lines of dialogue ever in film, in which the main girl stares at love interest boy and says, I love dogs. I've always loved dogs.
And I think it's Channing Tatum who plays love interest boy, and it's Mila Kunis who plays the lead. And he's talking to her, and he's an alien. He's like, our species is more closer to dogs than we are to humans. And she's like, I love dogs. I've always loved dogs. Because she's like really hurting for his D. Like, real hurting for it. So she's like, it's okay. I'll fuck a dog if it's you.
Oh my god.
Basically. Is basically what she's saying. But it's fine. It's fine because it's Mila Kunis.
Speaking of Wachowskis, we watched The Matrix the other day.
Yeah, we watched
we
watched
have a good
Matrix
time.
last week.
Yeah.
Are they fun movies?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
they are.
Okay.
I love the shit out of them.
Because I've never watched those.
There are points where it kind of like gets a little ahead of itself in terms of like they go on philosophy rambles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like
It's pretty fun.
You making choices and you making not choices and stuff like that. But the kung fu is really fun.
It's pretty wacky. It's a good time.
That's all I hear from those movies. Like, it tries to be pretentious but gives up. But those action scenes though.
It's the perfect description, and it makes them all good. All three of them are good.
I don't know. Even though I've only ever watched 2 Wachowski movies, I still think the height of their career was Speed Racer.
Facts.
I don't think live action has ever reached Speed Racer ever again.
Okay, so what are your opinions about Speed Racer? I'm curious.
It's the greatest live action film ever made.
Really?
Yeah. There's so little cynicism in that. Like, it's kind of amazing.
Okay, because like I don't know, I just hear people saying like it's so good and some people saying it's so bad.
Okay, so here's why I like it.
Okay.
In live action, I feel like scriptwriters and things don't nail the emotions in a scene that's usually done in animation. Like that tone and that style, that sense of emotional rush you get from storytelling and animation.
Yeah.
Because everything has to be constructed. You're not relying on real people. So it has a very theatrical feel to it.
Yeah.
Almost theater-like.
I
But
mean,
very
honestly-
raw and emotional.
Honestly, the Wachowskis, like, I mean, they've been anime fans for a long
Right?
time, and you know, like,
And they nail it in
like,
Speed Racer.
Like the Matrix,
They
is
nail it in,
essentially,
especially
like, you know,
in 3.
heavily inspired by Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
And like, you know, comparing the two, I don't know, Ghost in the Shell is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
really
love the
good.
weird porn stuff.
Isn't it great?
But you know, like the Wachowskis, like they have that flavor. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
can almost
The
get.
flavor.
I feel like if they like get real writers, they could maybe get.
Oh
Have you ever
boy.
watched the Animatrix?
No, I've watched like
I'm
clips
actually
of it,
surprised
but-
that you haven't sat down and watched it because they got like a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
like production IG and stuff is in there, and
they
I'm
have a
like,
whole bunch of
I
wonderful
seen the
animation
list,
directors.
and I'm like, like it's the same with like Star Wars Visions, where I'm
Yeah.
like, I know half these people. These are names I know.
There you go.
To the
pretty
point
good.
when I ask someone who has watched it, I'm like, oh, did you watch the one by director insert name here? And they'll stare at me wide-eyed and go like, I like the one with the twins and the saber.
Oh boy.
You're a Trigger fan, dude.
Filthy.
There was one short in there that was made by Trigger, but did
There's
not
2.
look like Trigger.
Yeah, there was 2. There was one by
It wicked me
Imaishi, which is the one that just looks like Promare.
Yeah.
And then it's one of the like lesser directors who does a lot of shorts and things.
Lesser
at the company, But, like,
directors.
well, yeah, because people only know
It was so different. It looked like an anime from the 2000s.
Yeah. Because like when people think Trigger, they actually only think, is it Yo Yoshinari or is it Ko Yoshinari?
I think it's
I
Ko.
can't remember. Whichever one's less talented. And then you have Imaishi, which is your pro mare, your whatever. Yeah, that's all anyone really ever thinks.
Yeah, I
about.
kept looking at that short. I'm like, you're lying to me. That's not true.
It's a good time.
Well, you have like this year Trigger released SSSSS Dynazenon, and like no one talked about
so
it.
many
And that's a Trigger
S's.
series.
I never heard of it.
Yeah,
It's
the best Trigger show.
It's pretty
Really?
good.
Yeah.
Okay, they actually have
The
like,
sequel
a show
to
that's pretty decent.
Gridman.
No, so like if you watch shows that they make that aren't directed by Yoshinari or Imaishi,
So, like-
they're interesting shows.
So if you like skip your Little Witch Academia,
everyone legitimately slept
Killer
on
Kills. Yeah.
Kisniver. And I get it, Kisniver's really messy.
It's a bit of a because isn't that a
It's Okada.
Okay, yeah, it's her
Yeah.
her writing.
Yeah.
But see, Okada's such a casual filter for anime.
She really is.
You have to really because like she did like Lost Village and all that. Her writing is fucking bonkers. She did Mirai.
No, she did
it was
Makia.
Makia. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
that
She
was
wrote
her.
she wrote Makia.
That shit made me sob.
Yeah, so she's really good at that, and
Mm-hmm.
she's really good at melodrama.
Yeah.
That's her trademark.
She also did the Vor dinosaur plane show.
They're dragons.
Dragon, excuse
Yeah.
me. The Vor dragon plane show.
I kept hearing that was really good.
It was really cute.
It really is, because it has this really interesting theme of like women in the workplace and how they're treated. And most people couldn't get past the Vor airplanes to get to the actual like message of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's
Which they
fine.
work it in. It's wild.
Yeah. It just works. You know? It's
like
fine.
I saw clips of it and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, the
Really-
animation
I
direction
need
in
to
that
sit down and,
series.
like
it's-
actually watch
Mm-hmm.
it, you know.
But Okada was the writer, and whenever she's a writer, people are gonna love it or hate it.
Right? She also did the first 2 seasons of Wookross.
Yeah,
And she did Anohana. Everyone kind of just likes Anohana.
yeah, very good.
She's actually done a really comprehensive list. It's really easy to just go through her filmography.
Yeah.
And you might recognize stuff visually, like that she's worked on,
I think
just
that,
kind of at face value.
didn't they do like either I don't know, like I think what was his name on YouTube? He's a YouTuber. Beyond Ghibli talked about her and
Yeah,
I think
probably
there
when
was-
she did Makia.
and there was a series or something about her, like there was like a movie or something.
Oh, there was a book. She did an autobiography, and they turned it into a drama.
Okay, yeah, because
That's-
I
did
saw
she write
clips
it?
of that, and I
don't
thought
know.
it was.
I would be so disappointed if she didn't write her own drama about her life.
It's so good.
Got real big mommy issues.
Yeah, she does.
Yup.
If you watch all of her shows, everyone has mommy issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
She also did the movie Her Blue Sky a couple years ago, which no one watched. But I understand why it did bombed in Japan. Because like a tsunami hit the weekend it came out, so like it ruined the opening weekend box office for that movie.
Sucks.
Oopsie. That'll do it, huh?
Wow.
It was very unfortunate.
Man, we barely got started today.
Yeah, I know. We're 13 minutes in. Fucking let's go.
Sorry, bros.
I hope you enjoyed the podcast.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, when are we gonna start like actually talk about cartoons and anime and shit?
Well,
in a
maybe someday.
podcast?
Maybe
Someday.
someday.
Maybe someday. I opened my eyes slowly. Right, we're at Carl's
We're
house.
at Carl's house. That's right.
The pressure in my head tells me I didn't get nearly enough sleep. Not nearly a surprise considering we were both up until 3. And our own ghost adventure a few hours later didn't help things. I hear the doorbell and realize that that's what had woken me up. Groaning, I reach under my pillow and feel around for a few seconds before I find my phone. The lump that is Carl under the blankets near my feet doesn't even budge. And that was the cool thing about having Carl as a roommate. He slept like a fucking rock. I did pretty much anything I wanted to do, and didn't have to worry about him reporting me to the RA, even something like jerking off. That only happened a few times, though. The rabbit I'm rooming with now is a different story. Again, the doorbell.
Oh, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's birthday time.
Right?
Oops.
I glance at my phone, 10 a.m. I also notice I have 5 texts and 2 calls.
Hey. Sorry. Hey. That's cute. Can I do the thing? Or do I need this to
You
get
need
out
the
of way?
home button, right?
Yo!
10 out of 10. What we got here?
Is this new?
No, it's
It's-
I just never knew you could do this.
Oh.
We got a
We had
tip.
gotten a comment about it.
Oh,
We got
that's
a
really
tip.
cool.
This looks edgy.
Oh.
Predator. It's Grinder, but it's called Predator.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Oh, these
no.
are references to furry artists.
Really?
Yeah.
Fox. Yo.
What are your eyes, bro?
I don't know. He does fan art for Password, if this is the guy I'm thinking of.
Looking for friends. And then there's this one here. That's really nice, actually.
I do like that.
That's cool. Ashley Levy. Sub for use. Oh boy. Please use me. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's
At
go.
a certain point, you gotta read the descriptions of people.
This is spooky. If I spaz while we're fucking, don't flip out. I'm having a skits episode. Jeez. Alright then. Okay. Yep. Go back home.
Okay. What's messages?
Oh,
no,
this takes you back.
Go back. What's
Calls?
that? No, what's the
This
that
guy?
one? What's that weather?
I can't click on this. Yeah, it looks like it would be clouds into sun.
Okay, well what's the map one?
Alarm, map. That might just be a generic map.
Yeah.
But so we can
Maybe
go to
it's
the
supposed
text.
to be like, Google Maps. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Hit the alarm one.
I can't.
Damn
There's
it.
nothing.
Okay,
The only
so-
one accessible is Predator.
Okay, that's really funny though. I like that.
And I just love that it has like its own load up. And then there's just J.
People with no profiles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of them. This guy's a what? Oh, I can click on these.
Oh.
What do you
Beep.
choose?
Already grow sick of someone? Knew you would. Upgrade to Apex Predator now to block everyone for only $11.99 a month.
Good.
Oh boy, howdy. Okay. So which one's your favorite? Is this supposed to be a chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
That's for someone.
It is for someone. Like this lad. Why does he
He's
star?
cool.
Oh, we
Thick
can
lad.
star it. Can I message him? I can't type anything.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh,
Demu.
wow. Let's hit home.
He's cool.
Okay.
It's really
out with
cool. How
That's
fun.
a fun tidbit.
Yeah. A little bit of extra effort, and then it takes us back.
Also, how boring is Chase's like home screen?
Like, actually. Sunsets.
Right?
Oh, boy.
Terrible.
Not even any art or of your boyfriend?
Right?
Coward.
Why isn't Leo there?
It'd be weird if you both had it, though, Josh. You already have it covered.
It's
fine.
fine.
It's fine. Sorry. Hey. On the way to Carl's hoist for a surprise party. Make sure you're ready.
Oh my god.
Hello.
He texts like Roman does.
It's pretty awful.
You have to read it like 4 times to understand.
I always
I love
like.
you, Roman, but also I can't read your text, dude.
I always find that I just forget words.
Yeah.
I'll just like forget a word somewhere in a sentence, and I'll read it over and be like, they'll probably be able to read it and not even notice that that word's missing. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
And that sounds like the reverse of a surprise party. I look down and then nudge some part of Carl, with my foot. Judging by the thickness and consistency, I'm pretty sure it's his ass. He grunts.
What?
I think someone's at the door. He doesn't say anything, and a second later, he
His guttural
snore starts up again. This time I really dig my foot in, and he yelps loudly, sitting up as fast as so fast his horns bang against the wall.
Ow.
He squints against the sunlight pouring into the blinds, which turns his emerald eyes into an almost mint green. He raises up a paw to block the sun and looks at me, frowning.
What the hell was that?
The doorbell goes off again. Door. Carl blinks, then slumps back down on his pillow, waving a paw lazily in the air.
Let it ring. They'll go away eventually.
Huh? Are you sure? He flops his paw around again.
Solicitor, trust me. They see this house and make a beeline. No one else visits.
I sigh, looking back down at my phone. Look, Leo texted me. That's probably him at the door. I guess my tone was of surprise was a little too fake because Carl sits up and eyes me suspiciously.
Well, you can go ahead and answer it. You're allowed to touch my door.
I sigh a little harder this time. Damn it, Carl, fine. They're planning a surprise birthday party for you, so go down there, answer the door, and act surprised.
What?
Oh.
But Carl's not just confused, he looks genuinely upset. He leans into the corner and pulls up the blanket like he's preparing to ward off the boogeyman.
My birthday isn't until next month.
I pause, watching him. I know, but why didn't you... but we didn't have much to do, so Leo thought... I slide off the bed and start pulling my jeans and pulling on my jeans and a shirt. Come on, I'll go down with you. Carl covers his face and rubs hard, the short fur on his muzzle bristling out in little spikes around his fingers.
I just wanted to relax today, you know?
Isn't that every day for you? I laugh to lighten the mood, but Carl just frowns.
Well, not with you.
I'm starting to wonder if all of this isolation has worsened Carl's issues, if he really has gotten the help he needs. That all of this hiding out has just blanketed the problem and let it fester underneath. We can relax. We're all friends here, Carl. Come on. I pick up his clothes left on the floor from yesterday and toss them at him. I'm at least relieved to see him putting them on, even if it's reluctant. My phone buzzes a few more times, but I ignore it and patiently wait for Carl to finish getting dressed. I think this will be a lot of fun. He doesn't say anything as he slowly rolls off the bed and pulls on his shorts. Surprise! Yeah.
Happy not really your birthday, bitch.
Okay, that's my favorite line.
That's
from Flynn.
pretty good.
That's straight up my favorite line. It's so fucking good.
That's pretty good.
Because he's happy to see Carl.
He's always happy to see
always
Carl.
Who's not
Carl.
here.
Whoopsie.
As I open the door, a blast of confetti hits my face, along with a loud pop that leaves my ears ringing.
Oh, now he's gonna be pissed.
TJ, not in the face. Sorry. I slowly pull the papery string of confetti off my from around my ears as the smell of fireworks sting my nose.
What? Where the fuck's Carl?
Look, you smile.
Yeah, you do smile.
I look behind me and step over to the side a bit, revealing Carl, who's got his arms folded tightly, tightly, head dipped.
Good thing I didn't answer the door, huh? Happy birthday.
Leo bursts in, carrying 2 bags. Jenna follows, carrying a medium-sized cylindrical cake covered in white frosting. Carl peeks a bit when he sees it, his long ears bouncing.
Hey, is that red velvet?
Yeah, Flynn says it's your favorite. Store-made, though. I thought, I would have made it myself if Leo had warned us in advance. Gotta always make it Leo's fault.
It's always Leo's fault.
No, it's not.
Duh. Hey, I just came up with this idea. I came up with this like 2 days ago. What a cute song.
Right? Flynn engages Carl with some fake punches while Leo sets the bag down on the table before turning to me with a low voice.
Just so you know, your gift is a horn band.
Okay, so is everything all right? With Flynn, I mean. Leo glances over at the lizard, quirking the corner of his mouth up towards his ear.
Yeah, I think so. It will take a little bit of time for him to settle down, but he already sort of apologized while you were gone. So that's a start at least, yeah?
I exhale. Okay. Carl, where are your plates?
The cupboard, second door over.
Now that Flynn's not shoving him around, Carl, standing awkwardly next to the table, paused fidgeting.
So, why are we doing this? It's not until next month.
Leo, shrugs, frowning.
We just wanted to do something, really. I mean, not much to do. There's not much to do, you know?
You have candles anywhere, Carl?
No. No, I don't think so. What's up, man? Haven't you had your morning joint yet? Lighten up.
Flynn snatches up one of Carl's horns and wobbles his head around. While it's something Flynn did to Carl a lot, the taboo act of grabbing someone's horns almost makes me gasp out loud.
Taboo. Scandal.
Well, yeah.
Stop.
Carl shoves Flynn off and smooths his beanie down. Well, I guess we'll have to skip the candles. I told you we should have bought some, Leo.
Yeah, Leo, damn. Why are you always so bad at everything?
Why are you so mean to him?
Everyone is mean to me.
Has someone made that art yet?
That's
Leo standing in the shower with a huge ass.
everyone is so mean to me.
It's my favorite meme.
It's really funny.
I don't know, whose ass do you think is bigger, Flynn's or Leo's?
I don't know. They keep talking about how fucking big Flynn's ass is.
Even Brian mentioned how
Like, they
big.
really do just talk about it, huh?
Well, they made that docu too.
Yeah,
That's true.
canon.
So Flynn just may have the juiciest ass. It may just be what it is.
Oh my
Say
god.
this, and I'm like looking at his face, and he's smiling.
He's like, damn right, I got the juiciest ass.
He's such a freak.
Aren't most characters in this game?
No, it's just him.
Damn.
Wait, what about like Clint and Duke and
Oh yeah,
Brian
they're kooks too.
and Micah?
Leo even loves people if their feet are cut off. That's kind of... Even if he does it.
Yeah.
Slightly inadvertently.
Flynn's a freak. The rest of them were psychopaths.
True.
Wait, there's nothing to tell us that TJ is a psychopath.
Yet.
Yeah.
We haven't
Yeah.
done his route yet, so it's fine.
See, little do you know, he's the true mastermind and orchestrated everything.
The truest mastermind.
I can't wait for him to just show up in Smoke Room.
It's a weird side story of TJ's where he fell through a hole and fell back in time to Echo somehow, and then he becomes a route as well.
No. No one would like him. Samuel would just be like, "Who the fuck is this twink?"
I'm gonna beat
I already
the shit out
have
of him.
one, and then
Yeah.
like picks up Cliff.
Yep. Hello. He's hello.
Leo throws his arm out in a shrug.
What? Sue me if I thought they'd have everything we need in this mansion.
No kidding. You know how places you haven't been to since you were were little look smaller when you visit as an adult? TJ eyes scan the tall ceilings. This place still looks giant.
Sure, Tej.
You live here.
You live here.
Carl huffs out of breath.
Why didn't you guys tell me? I still need to take a shower. Quit being a pussy. You always smell like skunk. Now eat some cake.
Oh dear. Flynn grabs up the knife. I don't know if I trust Flynn with a knife. While Jenna sets out the plates. The frosting is so thick it practically absorbs the knife.
Flynn has literally done nothing to earn your suspicion about what he would do with a weapon.
I was about to say, like,
He's done nothing.
honestly, I think he's pretty well trained.
Yeah, with a gun. I'm
a
like,
gun.
hey.
What? Like, has there
Your
been an
knife
accident with a knife?
Yeah, your knife safety is very poor.
Well, like we have 2 boys trained in firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Leo's not trained in.
He probably took a class to like handle a handgun.
I don't know if that's.
I would like believe that, you know.
I
'cause-
suppose.
Or
Who
family.
would teach that class? Well, I guess they'd go to Peyton, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say who would teach that in Echo, but that definitely
Or
sounds like a
maybe
Peyton
Flynn did.
thing.
Yeah.
Flynn-
Maybe
Yeah, Flynn
taught him.
might have taught him. Yeah, that's
in
true.
between like when they were fucking, well, trying to.
Well, trying
They
to.
did, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said that during the break they tried and it didn't really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leo didn't like it specifically.
I don't blame him.
He's not into those.
Sorry, like he's just nasty and aggressive,
He's not into those scaly fellas.
and not at
Physically.
Like he likes the nasty. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He likes doing the nasty.
Yeah. He loves sounding.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had cake for breakfast since like your 10th since your last birthday party, Carl. Carl doesn't say anything.
Sad.
Yeah, he looks so sad.
He just wants to
here.
hang out with Chase, and that's all. He says, "Fuck everyone else."
I mean, you think he'd be happy to even like spend some time with Flynn?
You would think.
I thought they had.
But
an
they were
argument
they were
before-
argu- they were. arguing.
Yeah.
That's just one day though.
Oh, for Flynn, it's just
That's every
another
day.
Tuesday. You know?
True.
Instead, sitting at the end of the table, paws in his pocket.
You guys sure slept in. What were you doing all night?
I wait to see if Carl is going to say anything. When it's clear he isn't, I chime in. Video games mostly, and a movie.
Fun. It's something we could do. It's something we could have all done together, though. Maybe for people who don't have a job to go to the next day.
Well, you're the only one here with that, so
Leo's got a job.
yeah, but he probably took the week off.
So they say he's too
probably.
busy fucking to watch a movie.
Facts.
Yeah,
He could watch a movie while fucking.
It's true.
Maybe.
they did have a TV in the smoke room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The internet stage.
But the TV was playing porn, so it was to serve a
what
purpose.
if they put on a movie like The Grinch?
The Grinch. They put on the Grinch in the smoke room.
It's gotta be the Jim Carrey one.
Oh yeah.
Can you
It's-
imagine?
It's the porn
one,
parody, the Skunch.
The one part.
That movie's so weird.
Oh yes,
It's
it
pretty
is.
bizarre.
But it also has like some of the most unique set design.
Oh, it does. It does.
I love the sets
like
in that
like
movie.
practical
It's
sets.
so
Yeah,
you
the
know?
practical effects
Like,
look
it's
so nice.
pretty good.
It's a very. I consider it uncanny valley.
I kind of want like the people out of the shots so I can look at the sets. Like they look so nice. Like
Like, I wanna go
think about,
walk
like, the
around
mail
on
room
those
even.
sets.
Like, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
that looks cool.
Like all the props and stuff like that, they're so
Mm-hmm.
unique.
yeah.
Yeah, like they put a lot of work into it.
It's too bad about that script and the actors they chose.
Yeah. My
I
parents
mean-
argue to this day of like they should have had Tim Curry as the Grinch.
That would have been wacky.
Was he still like good at that era? Like capable of like doing acting,
He wasn't
acting
doing
like that.
He wasn't doing a lot by that point. I don't think.
Yeah,
He
but
had
like
his
was
heyday
he
in,
was he
like, the
too old to
80s,
like
didn't
He
he?
had his
to do a
stroke-
role that requires like that much movement?
He had his stroke
Yeah.
in like 2012. I think he was still pretty active. before
Okay.
that, yeah.
Hmm.
But still, like he can get that smile, you know, that Grinchy
Yeah,
smile.
he can.
And also the voice, like he sings, you know. It's just
No, let's go one step beyond. Put Willem Dafoe.
That would be lit. Oh my god. So Josh,
Yeah.
LFAB they just tweeted this.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what that is.
It's
I
like
don't know.
it's a weird amoeba.
It's like
man.
a jade. Is it? It's like a 3D model of a jade man.
I love when they just
Yeah.
tweet.
Tweet an image
without context, and it's just like I can't wait for the next podcast
Yeah.
to see if I understand.
They'll explain it, but just like because I get notifications when they tweet,
What are you?
and this is something.
Wait, you have it set to where you get notifications?
Yeah, I get notifications whenever they tweet.
I don't even know how to set that up, but I don't know who I would do that with. So
Let's fight a boss.
No, because I just like I have them on YouTube.
True, you'll just see it.
Yeah,
Then.
I'll see it, and I always scroll through like once a week to see what they've done. It's fine.
Fair enough.
I don't think that was a personal dig at Carl, but I don't miss the downward flick of his ears. Flynn plops down a thick slice of cake onto Carl's plate, the inch-deep frost. Oh my god! Making a splatting sound.
It's so much frosting,
If it's cream cheese frosting, hells yeah.
thick as fuck.
Yeah, but if it's like a store-bought red velvet, something tells me it's
just
not.
regular ass frosting.
That's trash. It's gotta be cream cheese.
I'm usually fine with that.
Maybe we should maybe we should just stick a doobie in there and light it, huh?
Oh my god. Carl, who had perked at the sight of the cake, shrinks down with a frown. Just a small slice, please. Of course you would. Flynn's. I mean, I always get like the smallest.
Yeah.
Like, that's way. I can't do cake anymore. It's too much sugar. Like, if I do eat a slice of cake, it's like a half of a slice. Mm-hmm. And then everyone makes fun of me.
That's why you should just eat pie instead.
See, but that also just has like as much sugar, if not more.
I suppose so. I think I like the flavors of pie more. So sugar out of the equation. I like the flavors available.
Okay, well that's the sugar part's like the problem for me. Where it's just like, I just don't want to eat that much.
I understand.
Like, no.
I understand.
Flynn's eyes, TJ, who's holding out his plate and positioning the knife, stab him.
Oops.
Smaller, please.
Oh my god, loosen up. You're on vacation.
Flynn starts cutting the slice even bigger than Carl's.
Oh my god.
Hey! Flynn. She says it quickly before the, quietly. Oh, fuck, someone's gonna comment that. But the chill in her voice is clear. And so is the, fact that things aren't completely okay.
Do people bully you about reading this word?
So I always mix up quietly and quickly.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's not something I've really noticed, but
Okay,
I haven't
I've
kept
definitely
track.
done it in Echo.
Okay. Well, I mean, I believe it, but I'm assuming that
It
there is
was
someone
bad in
else.
Password.
Ah, I see. so someone has made a point to let you know. I see. Okay.
Flynn grunts, then cuts the cake again, this time with a slice that's just an inch wide.
That good?
Yeah, that's fine, thanks. TJ moves away to sit down, and a warm glow glow of our little get-together chills. But Leo chips in with a laugh.
Make sure Chase gets a real big chunk. He's getting way too skinny.
Oh, he wants to fatten him up.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Leo wants a chunky boyfriend.
He really does, huh?
Oh, that's why he likes the legs dismembered, because it makes them shorter, so it makes them look wider.
Oh
by
my
comparison, you know.
No.
Well, Darian, when I chop off your legs and send you shoes for Christmas, it'll just make you look a little chunkier.
Is that what you want? Why do you want to make me look chunkier?
I don't know. It'd be funny.
I don't need to look chunkier. I need to look less chunkier.
I don't know. I think you just should stop wearing candy corn sweaters.
It's not a candy corn sweater. It's my Thanksgiving sweater. It just happens to share similar color scheme. Fuck off. I love that sweater.
I don't argue, and Flynn slaps down a large slice on my plate, a little notch in the corner where he tried to cut TJ's. I sit in the vacant seat next to Carl, where he's resting a cheek in his paw, methodically shoving the cake into his maw. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's good.
I'm about to ask more, but Flynn points across the table at us.
Hey, Leo, want to tell me about what we saw on the way here? Want to tell them about what we saw on the way here?
Oh, yes, because
we weren't
Chase
there for
wasn't
that.
there.
Yeah, we get to... They saw Janice still.
Yeah, maybe.
Wacky.
Oh, God, no. I look at Leo inquisitively, and even Carl's ears perk up a little bit. What? Leo pushes his lips, like he's trying to decide whether or not to tell us.
Now might not be the best time.
Flynn rolls his eyes.
Screw it. You know Janice?
The waitress?
And he smiles about
Yeah,
this.
he's so happy he gets to gossip.
Yeah, the methed out one at the diner. Come on, Flynn. Well, anyway, we were driving up Main Street toward the field, with rusted barbed wire and stuff.
TJ hiding his face with a paw as he stares down hard at his cake. Uh-huh.
Well, when we turned around the bend, we saw Janice.
He keeps pausing for effect, and it's getting annoying. He's excited to tell the story.
He really is.
Okay, what happened?
Well, she was all crouched over, staring at the road, and Leo starts driving up to her. I thought she was having like a heart attack or something. Yeah, well, as we get closer, we saw that her pants were down.
I recoil a little, not having expected that at all. What?
Yeah, and when we pulled up next to her, she just grinned at us, and then...
Flynn snorts out a laugh, covering his face, like he can't believe what happened.
Wow.
Can we please not talk about this? It just makes me feel awful. What?
Well, she,
It's unusual to see Flynn at a loss for words.
Well, she just started pissing.
What? Why?
I don't know. She just smiled at us and started pissing. Heard it first, then looked down and saw it. Then Leo hit the gas.
Flynn sits back, done with his story, not exactly looking pleased with himself. I furrow my brow in confusion. Janice. She was one of the more well-adjusted people living in the town. Leo lets out a cough to cough into the awkward silence.
I'm still trying to figure out what exactly happened. Like, maybe we missed something? Either way, she seemed fine a few days ago. Well, now I have more of a reason to never go into that diner again.
We sit there, awkwardly. I notice Carl is still staring at his now empty plate. I still can't figure out why Carl's being so quiet, but I see an opportunity to get him to talk. And change the subject. Hey, don't we have some weird stuff didn't we have some weird stuff happen, Carl? Carl looks up at me.
Huh?
You know, the sounds we were hearing.
Oh, yeah. What kind of sounds?
Like bumping sounds and voices. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, and Carl just charged down there like he wasn't even scared. That seems dangerous. Carl finally gives a little smile.
Well, having a hard head can make you act crazy sometimes. So, did you find anything?
No, we're not sure what it was.
I'd watch out. Sounds like you got a pair of hobos banging out in your basement.
As we eat, Jenna leans over and starts pulling out presents from one of the bags. Sorry, Carl. We didn't even have time to wrap these.
It's fine.
She pulls out a comic book from TJ, a poster from Leo, and a manga from herself. I know you hate these things, but I think you should give it a chance.
Oh, he doesn't like the Japanese
No, he doesn't
comics.
like mangoes.
I'll take a look. Thanks.
And then this horn band from Chase. She pulls out an orange and black band from the bag. The colors of my school, Carl's former school.
Oh.
He seems to be struggling to find something to say.
Thanks. I didn't know people still wore these.
Leo suddenly shifts against the counter, realizing that he had to explain my present.
Well, they're making a comeback. We saw a couple rams and then a stag that had like 5 of them on.
Carl glances at me, and I could tell he probably knows I didn't get it for him. Mainly because of the university logo, and also because we made fun of them together a few years ago about how bro-y they were. I don't know if I feel embarrassed or not, but my cheeks burn anyway. I promised myself to get him something thoughtful the next time we go into Peyton.
Yeah, well, here's mine.
Flynn reaches into his pocket and pulls out something small, hidden in his paw. He hands it to Carl, who looks confused for a second, before the expression turns to one of interest.
Wow.
It's a small metal rectangular box with 2 sharp joints and jutting out the top. I lean in for a closer look and realize that those parts are horns, and there's a complex, elegant design of a ram's face etched onto the front of the box. Carl presses a thumb against one of the horns and pushes it. The top flicks up and over, and that's when I realize it's a lighter.
Saw it when I was over on the reservation. Made me think of you.
He reaches out and traces a finger along the horns and clicks it back shut. Oh, Jenna's already upset.
She is, like, instantly. Thanks, Flynn. Yeah, now you'll look like a badass when you decide to get blazed. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it, TJ.
We all jump and look over at TJ, who's looking at the floor, his plate gone from the table. Flynn starts to laugh, but catches himself. Don't worry about it. They've probably got 100 of those plates. Carl, where's the broom? He doesn't say anything, and we look at where Carl had been sitting a few seconds ago, but he's gone, and so is another portion of the cake. Where'd he go?
Hey, check between the wall and the fridge. I think that's where I remember seeing it.
TJ gets down on his knees and starts picking up the larger pieces. I look back at Carl's spot, then up the stairs. I'll be back. Bathroom. And we'll end the part there.
Okay.
There. Technically, this is a half-hour part.
Technically, half of
If you
most of
if you remove the podcast in the front.
yeah, for real. Also, I listened to the episode where I talked about Hades Town.
Yeah.
I talked about that for a really long time.
Yeah, you did.
I felt kind of bad. I'm like, geez.
People love it.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm like,
Well, it's like if someone is watching part 60 of a Let's Play.
they're probably in it, huh? I guess they should
Yeah.
know what to expect by now. Y'all should
Yeah.
know what to expect by now.
Right? We have a cold open of 10 minutes of us bullshitting around before
Easily.
actually reading.
And that's fine.
And yeah, that's good. Anyway, we'll see you around, everyone.